Hey, welcome to Swati Speaks. I'm live a little early tonight, and I'm not gonna pretend that I have this perfectly scripted because that's the kind of the point of what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about being real and about something most of us feel and almost nobody says out loud. So stay with me for the next few minutes. This one's personal. I've been thinking a lot about loneliness lately. Not the dramatic kind, not I have no one loneliness. The quieter kind, the one you feel in a room full of people, in your own marriage, at the dinner table with your own family. And I keep coming back to the same thought over and over after years of sitting with people and sitting with myself. Loneliness has got very little to do with who is around us, and it has a lot to do with us, with our own journey, and how well we actually understand ourselves. You can surround yourself with someone, people who love us, and we'll still feel lonely if we don't know ourselves. And you can be completely alone in a room and feel completely at peace if you do. So, if you have felt lonely lately, even with people around you, that doesn't mean something's wrong with your relationships. It might mean it's time for you to turn towards yourself for a while. And this ties into something else I keep noticing. We are all so busy being busy that we don't take time to actually be bored anymore. Think about it. When was the last time you were just bored? No phone, no podcast, no scrolling to fill the gap. Just bored. We treat boredom like a problem to solve. I used to. I'd fill every quiet moment with something, a task, a show, a message to answer, and slowly I started noticing being bored is important to our own life, to our own journey. It gives our mind the creative space it actually needs. All the ideas, all the clarity, all the things I've figured out about myself, none of them showed up while I was busy. They showed up in the boring, empty, unscheduled moments I almost never allow myself anymore. So maybe it's not about filling every gap, maybe it's about protecting a few. I want to tell you what happened to me recently because it's the reason I'm even talking about this tonight. I met some friends over dinner a while back and I talked a lot. I don't think I've talked that much about myself in ages and ages. And later at night, it hit me. I'm always the one who listens. Always. That's the role I've played for so long that I didn't even notice I'd stopped doing the other half. Actually talking, actually letting things out. I think somewhere along the way, we've all underestimated the value of talking about ourselves. We hold back because we're scared we are repeating the same old story. We think no one's going to be interested. I have said this before, they have already heard this. But that evening taught me something. Talking, really talking about your journey, your mess, your life. It can be healing, not just for you, for the person listening too. More than you'd expect, actually, because chances are they are carrying something similar and just haven't said it out loud either. Just a conversation over coffee. That's all it took to remind me of that. So, loneliness, boredom, talking too little, they are not three different things, are they? They are the same thing, really. Loneliness isn't about who's missing from the room, it's about how well you know yourself. And sometimes the fastest way back to yourself is a little boredom and a little more talking. Now, listening is important too. I'm not taking anything away from that, but there's a difference between actually listening to someone and just waiting for your turn to speak. Real listening means you're present with what the other person is saying, not rehearsing your reply while they're still talking. That's the kind of listening that matters. But talking matters just as much. You don't need a bigger circle, you need a little more stillness and a little more honesty out loud. If you've been the listener in every room for years, or if you've been filling every quiet second of you just don't have to sit with yourself, I'd love to know. Tell me which part hid in the comments. This is what Swati Speaks is about, the real stuff, not the polished stuff. So stay close, follow along, and I'll see you at the next one. I'm Swati, and thanks for being here with me tonight.